Hey guys, my name is Marco, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to recreate this photo that you guys see right here. This photo is from a show called Riverdale that you can see in Netflix that's based around the Archie comics, which I think that's pretty cool. So there's that. Do I recommend it? To me, I think the show is pretty good. I really do like it, but you might not like it, so I just don't know. It's hard for me to recommend things to people just because I enjoy it, but then what if you don't enjoy it and you hate it? So it's like, you know, it's like maybe you want to take a look at it. Maybe if you don't enjoy it, then just don't. I don't know. But on this video, you don't have to like the show in order to enjoy this video, in order to recreate this photo, because you can use this photo for many other different styles of photos, for neon light, stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how to recreate this photo. So the first thing I did is I dissected this photo. The first thing is that I noticed is the pose. Now the pose is basically straightforward, right? The head is this way and the eyes are in the camera. That's generally what the pose is. So we got that covered down, okay? And this one, it's not particularly really important, but it is one of those things that might reflect when it comes to like the lighting and everything like that. So those are things to keep in mind. So now the second thing is the setting. So the setting takes place at night. Now right now it's not nighttime. So one of the things I did is that I went to my garage, because the garage tends to be really dark, and that was going to be the place that I was going to take this photo. Now if you don't have a garage or anything like that, you can always like turn off all the lights, make sure everything is blacked out, and that could really work as a night shot. So there's that. Now the other thing is that I want my background to be black. I know the room is black, but once we add light, we don't want to brighten up any other areas. So one of the things that I did is that I went to a thrift store, I got some black fabric, and I got these pants and I put them against a wall, you know, a free wall from my garage. So there's that. You could get like stands kind of lifted up and stuff like that, but I just did this. So now we're going to focus on the color. So right now I see 4 different types of colors. I also see a little bit of white. Maybe I'm going to use that, I don't know, but I'm still thinking about it. So there's 4 different colors. One of them is orange, yellow, blue, and there's pink. Now the pink one is the background color, so we're not going to use that one yet. So the one main color we're going to use is you know, the other colors. So one of the things I did is that I got this light right here that is orange. There's that. That's going to be the shadows. And then I got this color, which is going to be the yellows, which is going to be the mid-tone, which is going to be in the middle of my face. Then I got this blue light that's going to be, you know, the highlights, which I put it, you know, on this side of my face. And that's generally the first step when it comes to the picture. So that's that. That's the first step. Now, these colors will change depending on your skin tone, depending how the light reflects on your skin tone. This is the way it reflects on mine. So for you, it could be different if you have more darker skin or anything like that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at are the items that are on this photo. So one of the things that I do see is that there's this sort of like a Slurpee thing, like an ice cream or whatever, a smoothie, you know, milkshake. I feel like it's a milkshake. I'm not going to be using that because it doesn't really add anything to the photo. But so there's that part. Okay. But there are other things that we do see. First, so when it comes to the neon lights, I try my hardest to make one, and there's different methods and stuff like that. Mine came out looking like this. What I did is that I grabbed one of those what's it called, pipe tubing, you know, one of those flexible rubber ones. Try to get that, paint it white, put a translucent metal red, and then put some RGB light strip on the back of it and put it against a black foam board. Now it didn't come out the way I wanted to. This is how it looked like. It doesn't look very great and very appealing because the effect didn't really work. So your chances are for making a RGB light strip, I mean your chances are to getting a neon light, one of them is to actually buy one of those neon rope things, which those ones are really small, which can't get bothered. So there's that. The other thing is to buy one of these I don't know what the hell they're called, but here's a photo of it. These light up. They're not RGB. You have to like get one specific color. Same with the light, neon light rope. So there's that. And the other thing is just to buy a neon light, which is, I'm in the process of thinking about if I should get one, because it costs like around $100, close to like 60, something around there. And they should look really good, but it's like really hard because you need to find one that you really like. So yeah, so I decided for this video, I said to scrap out the neon lights, but I'm still gonna add something into, like, you can add a neon light in Photoshop if you want to. Now it's time to put these things together, okay? Okay, so right now I'm gonna recreate this thing, but in my car. Right now my car is really hot, to let you know. So here's the thing. Right now, as you guys see, it's broad daylight. If you're gonna do this thing in broad daylight, you will need like a, you need right here like a curtain, like a black fabric, and you need to put stands just so it will cover this thing up. And the reason why you need stands, because you do need a smaller space, because we are going to be adding some lights outside, which is going to be the pink light. That's the one we need to add. So you're going to do that in the broad daylight. And also you will need to cover up the front, you know, of your window. If you don't have a car, right? If you don't have a car, there's that first option. You can always, like, here's the thing, if you don't have a car, you just need to be next to a window and stuff like that, and then you need to like cover it up. But I feel like doing it in the car is like the much easier way. So the lights that you're gonna need, the lights I'll be using is these type of lights. These lights are basically lights that are very portable. These cost me like around $5. I bought this one at a store called Five and Below. If you don't have a Five and Below store near you, so I will see if I can find them online. But these ones, they do take AAA batteries, so you will need that. Make sure you take care of the battery thing. Make sure like you only turn these things on when you actually need it, because those batteries can go to waste. And they do have like a small little stickiness in the back, and also it comes with a remote, so you can actually get more colors than just the one that I showed you guys. You're probably gonna need 3, but I don't know, there's that. So you put like this, and these are the type of lights you're gonna need. Now, if to me, I'm gonna actually be filming this thing at night, so I'm only gonna need 1 of these because this is all I have. I am planning on getting more. I might get more, but these are not so bright, so I don't know. I mean, at night probably, but like, here's the thing. I am gonna be doing this thing at night, so I don't have to put like the fabric and all these things. I am gonna put my lighting setup, stuff like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that at night. So I'll see you guys there. So right now it's already dark, as you guys can see, dark outside. I decided to change up with this outfit that I really do think I really like. Right now I'm using some light that doesn't want to stay. Looks like this. I bought this at Harbor Freight. So now what I want to do is I want to sort of like plan out, because right now, right here, there's the window, and I'm right here. I also have all the, show you guys. I have all of my lighting supplies. They're like right there, the reflector and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my setup. Right here, I don't know if you guys, so right here, I have this light, which is on this side of the window, and then right here is the yellow light. So this light is actually gonna be going through my front mirror. My front window of my car. This one's gonna be on the side of my window, and then on the side of me, I'm actually going to be using this, which is like right now. I'm gonna change it to like orange color. So yeah, and then also right here on the window, I'm actually gonna spray it with. Gonna spray with this, which is a cup with water on it. I actually I cut it out because I was doing it for another project, but I'm gonna spray on it, and that's what's gonna create the rain effect. That's what I have in mind. Hopefully this works. So I'm gonna explain you guys a little bit. Here's the thing, I might have to take 2 different photos, because here's the thing, it's really hard for me to actually do this with like I can't figure out a way to put like a light right here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna get this light right here, put it like this, take a photo like this, and then after that I'm gonna change the light from that one to pink, and then I'm just gonna, in my Photoshop or something like that, I'm just gonna remove this part to make it look pink. So one of the things I did right now is that, as you guys can see, the background of the light, I changed it to like a pinkish color. Then after that, I grabbed this spray bottle that's right here and I sprayed the living shit out of my window. And then I took another photo, but with this light, so I can brighten it up this side. Okay, as you can see. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna composite. I'm actually gonna just, on the first photo, I'm actually gonna put both photos together. And then what I'm gonna do is that on the first photo that I took, I'm gonna remove this part of it. Okay, so right now we're in Photoshop, and we have both of these images. We have the one where the background, where the window of my car is blue, and the other one where it's pink. So one of the things that I'm gonna do is the one that is pink, I'm going to use the lasso tool to just make a selection, click the mask, and that's it. So yeah, as you guys see, almost everything's done. Now the one part is that right here in my hat, it kind of blocks things out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the opacity, and once I lower the opacity, I'm gonna go ahead and use the pen tool to just make just curvature lines where my hat is, so then I can have that in front. Once I have done doing that, I just make it a selection. Then I just with the brush I just erase it, and also erase the other parts, and I just erase this, and yeah, and that's basically it. That's how I replace, took away the blue, put onto the other one. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to click on the first layer, because of the idea that I don't want it to affect the pink. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to click on that, and then I want to go to hue and is that saturation. So now what I want to do is I want to make that, that blue pop. So I'm gonna move these sliders around, the hue slider, and also move the saturation a little bit. So there's that. And once I get done doing that, I'm just gonna get the black brush in the mask that is white there. I'm just gonna go ahead and just erase that that redness that you see. Okay, so now I want to select the mask from the hue exaggeration, and I want to add brightness and contrast, because I want that blue to be more brighter, to give it kind of like a neo light, kind of shine to it. And then I also am going to erase the back blue shine that kind of you can see there. Okay, so for the final one, I want to add some orange. So one of the things that I decided to do when it comes to adding the orange is that I want to add a hue saturation again. Now this time I want to search for one that is kind of like a little bit to the orange part, because that's the color that I want to find. And then after that, I want to erase the rest of it. I also am erasing like the middle part of it, because I want that one to be yellow. So yeah. So now once I got done with that, I added a new layer, and in that new layer, I added some orange. Painted some orange on the side, and I changed the blending mode to overlay. And I just lowered the opacity a tiny little bit. And then what I did is that I actually ended up erasing the orange that was in my face, and just kept the one that was on the jacket. And I also did the same thing, but on this one I put a soft light, and I kind of balanced that out because I wanted the jacket to be a different opacity different opacity of like orange, and my face to be another different opacity. And then after that, on top of everything, I added a color LUT thing, color lookup. So the one that I use is actually, this one was called Crisp Winter, and it ended up looking like this. So yeah, that's the finishing product. That's how it looks like. I think it came up kind of close. Now one thing you can also do is that in the background you can, if there's like areas where you can see a little bit of light and stuff like that, you can color those things black. And you can use this for just about anything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later, and bye.